Good morning. Yesterday on my Twitter feed, one of the message I wrote was, "You know you live in Canada when your mayor is under investigation." Yes, the last few weeks was very fertile and news of that sort. Of course, there's Rob Ford in Toronto and all this story about usage of illegal drugs that does not seem to be proven in one way or another, but raised many questions. And there's what happened in Montreal, the city of Laval, about and the mayor that resigned for stories accepting bribes. And then there was the mayor of Montreal, Maire Tremblay, who resigned because stories of illegal contribution to his campaigns. And yesterday, the replacement mayor in Montreal was actually convicted for corruption, not just allegation, convicted. Accusation are made. Sorry, legal terms here. I don't want to go too far, but accusations are being made for a case of corruption. And some might be tempted to smile, to laugh, but these are very hard times because we're supposed to live in a great country. We're supposed to live in a democratic system and to have good institution. Obviously, some people get there and corrupt the system and work it in their advantage. And I'm sure it's coming, or maybe it's already there and haven't heard it yet. But people start to claim or call for a distance between the church and the state. It's a topic that's been there since the beginning of Christianity. Some saying that the church should not get involved in the business of the state, that the church is one thing, the state is something else, and there's something dirty about politics, about the states. Even at Montreal Ottawa Conference, this year there was a proposal that came to conference calling the United Church to focus on religious matter and move away from politics and in light of the story of Israel Palestine. And some would say if maybe it's the opposite. If the church people don't get involved in a matter of a state, who will? Seriously, who will? Because this is very depressing. We have almost all the reason in the world to run in another direction, to say, they're all crooks, I don't want to hear about it. But in the same time, the church is sometimes at its best when it's facing difficult time. When someone dies, the family call the church to organize a funeral. Not because they have good sandwiches, which I think we do, but it's because the church is there for difficult times and they know that they will be welcomed, they will be respected, they will find a comforting place. When you go to a surgery, hospital, how many times people say, I'm not very religious, but I'm going to a surgery in such days. You think you can say a prayer for me? We've been there in time of this natural disaster. People come to us. And those are the place. Well, maybe the difficult times these days are politics around us. Not saying that they're all bad, but there's bad people. The system seems to be, if not broken, it seems to struggle. And maybe we have something to give. Maybe we can come and say there's a message of hope. It could be better. It should be better. Not necessarily if they all decide to go for Jesus and everything. But we have this long tradition as a church of coming together, working together, caring for one another. This long tradition saying, if we get together, we can do more than if we stay alone in our little corner. We can care for the poor. We can care for the vulnerable. We can do this. That we can give to the state, regardless of if they want to be religious or not. So maybe I would like to invite you this week to keep faith, keep hope in our institution, keep open faith in our system, and maybe to do the extra work to get involved in one way or another. We all have different gifts, we all have different abilities. Well, what are abilities? What are gifts we can contribute to our community to make it a better place? A place that people want to be, people want to engage with, a place that people can say, I'm proud of this. Have a great week. Take care. See you soon. Bye.